Welcome to this crazy cop and robber chase. Shama tried to leave, but police arrived as fast as a delivery. No normal exit, so he helplessly picked up a brick. He hurled it towards the officers, and although he succeeded in fleeing the scene, it was undoubtedly a dramatic tale of how a brick saves the day. But the love of his life, Karen, was facing a much bigger crisis. With a loud bang, Louis burst into the room like a superhero and took out the guards. His target, the senator cutting welfare. Karen, interviewing him, pleaded not to mess up further. But a furious Louis wasn't about to give him a chance. Just in the nick of time, Shama swooped in like a hero to take the hit, letting Karen team up with the senator to escape. Unexpectedly, the coward pushed Karen into the villain's arms while fleeing. Louis exposed a body full of explosives, freezing Shama in fear. Shama could only watch as the thugs headed for the elevator. The arriving backup was so shocked they dropped their weapons. See, after all, they're just here for the paycheck. As the elevator doors closed, agents focused on Shama, a wanted man by the agency. He rolled away like a nimble bunny, quickly escaping their attack range. Then he took off down the stairs after the thugs. Agent Madoni devised a plan to surround them via stairs, but unexpectedly met Shama, his savior. Madoni wanted to help, but suddenly, bang! Shama got shot and fell to the ground. And it was Russell who betrayed him. In that moment, Madoni connected the dots, realizing that Russell was the evil cop behind the scenes. Russell pointed his gun at Karen, threatening not to be blocked. Sang Yuen arrived just in time to take control. But Shama couldn't be caught. He had to save Karen. After taking down 2 officers, he burst out angrily. Jumping down was like leaping onto a wild roller coaster. He nearly lost half his life. But he finally broke out. Louis and Karen hid in the kitchen, shocked at how complicated it had gotten. He originally just wanted to take out one cop and run, but now he was trapped like a turkey on Thanksgiving. Soon, Shama arrived here. Louis clutched Karen tightly, warning her not to act rashly. Shama said he was unarmed, while comforting Louis and teaching Karen how to defuse the— "You did the right thing. You can do it again. Don't forget what Mom has always done." After the reminder, Karen remembered the weapon, saying firmly, "All right, that's enough." Shama rescued Karen, while Louis, trapped in the fridge, sang army songs, knowing he had no escape. He thought of using his death to put an end to this terror, but luckily these two had the main character aura and didn't suffer too much damage. At this moment, they were surrounded by police outside. He took Karen hostage and boldly walked into the elevator in front of everyone. After a hasty goodbye, Shama escaped through the elevator shaft, having dealt with the immediate crisis. Now, he had to start avenging. A scruffy bad cop barged into a woman's home. He had no warrant or ID, asking, "Where's Shama?" Sarah said she didn't know him, but he stubbornly persisted. He kept walking into the house, seeing no one in the room. He bluntly stated his purpose. "You see, I think you should come to my house. For your safety, I really appreciate this. But I guarantee I'll not enjoy it. You should come to my place too." Sarah instantly raised a lamp and smashed it down. She had sensed there was something off about this guy long ago. To cover her son's escape, she turned to grab a gun from the kitchen, demanding the man leave at once, but he was already prepared. Seeing her son fall into their hands, Sarah felt forced to give up without a fight. David saw the footage and broke down, grabbing his gun. Shama stopped him, saying he'd just be a target in his state. He sent David for the escaped woman, handling the rest. With Sarah captured, they trace her via her phone. "What will you do?" "He'll be waiting here for those thugs. When they come, I'll make them tell me where they are, then I'll take them all out." Once David left, he immediately started prepping, checking his weapons and stashing them away before transforming the safe house into a military fortress using the gear there, finishing up with a long overdue coat of combat. Dressed in his killing ensemble, he was cloaked in an air of menace. Soon, a bunch of punks quietly snuck into the safe house, but Shama didn't strike right away. He waited until they all passed before unleashing hell. The guy at the door was the first to fall, followed by the next. Hidden in shadows, Shama took them out one by one, strapping grenades to their heads as a gift. Having emptied the magazine, he swiftly pulled out the shotgun without hesitation and unleashed a fierce barrage of fire, leaving the punks completely powerless to fight back. It was indeed an overwhelming wave of intense firepower. Ducking into a corner, he pulled out a remote to listen for their footsteps. Moments later, there were hardly any living souls left in the room. With the terrifying level 10 special ops power, he found one survivor and interrogated him about Sarah's location. The other side's secrecy was tight. They knew nothing else. Both Shamas were taken out. Shama pulled out their communications equipment, while Russell received a call that filled him with a bad feeling. Hearing Shama's voice, he knew his team was completely wiped out. Shama said to keep them alive, release Sarah and the kids. Otherwise, had exposed the crimes worldwide. Russell didn't want to refuse, but this feud needed settling. But Shama involved NSA for a foolproof plan. He aimed to uproot the mastermind, and he had never seen such a hostages exchange setup. The anti-robbery team brought gas cans for the hostages and then stabbed the bottoms, leaving a long fuse.